Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. It's a pleasure to follow the Honourable Member for West Aberdeenshire and Kirkcaldy. He claims to have the most beautiful constituency in these islands. I, of course, represent the most sophisticated electorate in these islands. As I have argued many times, Madam Deputy Speaker, the honourable gentleman, of course, used to serve alongside myself in the Department of Work and Pensions Select Committee, and I'm confining a lot of my remarks to that in my allotted time. And I thank him for the tone that he adopted in this debate, because it was a lot better than some of the more madder contributions that I'd heard earlier. There was a reference, Madam Deputy Speaker, that from one of the Conservatives that they thought the government had turned to the dark side. Many of us came to that conclusion many years ago, Madam Deputy Speaker, in relation to the current government. Now, I do want to confine my contribution to ensuring that the government support the least fortunate in our society. And I was very surprised, Madam Deputy Speaker, when I tabled a parliamentary question asking how many advance repayments there had been in the latest figures of which were available. The latest figures available, Madam Deputy Speaker, were May this year, at the height of the lockdown. And 1.6 million universal credit claimants had a deduction on their payments due to advanced repayments. In West Aberdeenshire and Kincardine, 800 individuals had £61 deducted off their payments. In Glasgow South West, it was £56, 3,800 claimants. Madam Deputy Speaker, these statistics, in the height of lockdown, that claimants had money taken off them, I think is something the government needs to reflect on, because I find it deeply troubling that the government was taking money off of people at the height of lockdown for those claiming universal credit. We have to make sure, Madam Deputy Speaker, that people do not have the choice to heat or eat. And the consequences, of course, as we learned in a webinar I took part in from Feeding Britain, of which I'm a trustee, is that the consequences of such policies have put enormous pressure on food banks and other charities. And where I do agree with the Honourable Member for West Aberdeenshire and Kincardine, and he's quite right, is that the local organisations in both our constituencies, the churches, the food banks, the charitable organisations, have stepped up magnificently during this crisis. But there are some things they've stepped up to do which they wouldn't necessarily have had to do if the government had not taken deductions from individual advanced repayments. And it is pressure on groups like, for example, Drummoyne Community Council with their food project, or the Govan Youth Information Project, Govan Help, or the G53 Together, which brings a large number of organisations in the Greater Pollok ward of Glasgow South West who've done a magnificent job looking after all the people who've been needing help during this crisis. I've heard the conspiracy theories, and I'm sure I'm not the only one whose inbox is flooded with theories around COVID, that somehow it's a conspiracy and all of that. It's not. It's a severe pandemic, and it's a pandemic that attacks natural human behaviour. It's natural to shake someone's hand when you see them. It's natural to hug them if you know them well enough to do that. You can't do that in these troubled times due to this particular disease and pandemic. Now, Madam Deputy Speaker, I do want to place on record again, and I've done it a number of times over the last few months, I do think a major round of applause should go to not just the constituency office staff in Glasgow South West, but the constituency office staff across these islands. They really have stepped up. And whether someone has been in this house since December, or whether they've been here decades, I'm sure that they would all agree that our constituency office staff teams have never ever been busier. And I know that mine, I claim with some justification that mine are the best, but I know that every single member of this House is grateful to the constituency office staff of every member of this House. Thank you.